How's it going, YouTube? It is Doc here, Docky Style Gaming, and I am back from vacation, and I'm back on the channel bringing you all some brand new Anthem news and information today. In this video, I will be covering some of the information that I missed last week when I was on vacation, and I will be covering some new information that we got today and some information that we got yesterday as well. We're going over some developer tweets, of course the Mark Darrow questions, some comic information, a VR update which is actually pretty cool, and then what we're actually going to be expecting from this brand new live stream that we're about to be getting this week. So now that I have returned, let's get into all of the new Anthem news and information to break down for you today. And like always, we will be starting with the developer tweets. So the first of the developer tweets are coming from Mike Gamble, and they're actually discussing on when we're going to be expecting to see our next live stream and what to expect to see from it. So the first tweet from Mike Gamble is him stating that we will be getting a brand new live stream this Thursday on the 29th of November. And like always, I'll be having the same procedure like I typically do with my Twitch, how I'll be hosting it. So definitely stay tuned to that. And of course, if you miss the stream when it ends, I will be re-uploading it to the channel for all you to catch just in case you miss it. And then the second tweet that came from Mike Gamble was him saying that we'll be getting a look at Fort Tarsis, a change made to the Lost Arcanist mission, Interceptor perspective, and we'll potentially be getting a look at Master difficulty in this gameplay run. So for all of you players looking for a challenge, I guess here's a little teaser or a taste of what to expect when we get this live stream at the max difficulty in the game. This next tweet comes from John Warner, and it was actually some pretty cool information. Anthem is nominated for a Gamer's Choice Award, and it is nominated for the most anticipated game. If you all want to help and go vote for it, I will leave a link to that in the video description. So definitely go to the link in the description and let's help Anthem get an award even before it releases. The next tweet comes from Emily Taylor, another dev who is always known for showing off some dope art and some dope screenshots in game, and this one is no different. Emily tweeted an image of an orange and plaid Colossus taking on some Scar, Sniper Scar, and even a Scar Enforcer, and we also get a brand new look at the HUD changes. So I'll give you a quick look at how they look now, and then this is a comparison of how they were before and how they have now been changed. And then this last post, even though not technically a developer tweet, it is some new information on the Anthem comic. Now in last week's video, I did break down a bit of information on the Anthem comic and a brief synopsis that we got, but now we have a brand new full synopsis of the comic, and we actually have the title for it as well. So the title for the comic is called Strong Alone, Stronger Together. And the new synopsis we got actually gives us a bit more lore into what to expect from this comic, and will probably give us some more insight on what to expect in the lore of the game as well. So the synopsis starts: Yarrow, one of the brave warriors known as freelancers who pilot powerful Javelin exosuits, rescues a lone boy Kismet from an ambush. With no family left alive, Kismet is placed with a family in Fort Tarsis, a human outpost surrounded by untamed wilderness. His adoptive sister Janie struggles with Kismet's withdrawn personality at first, but over the years the two become close friends. As they grow, Janie learns to fly and fight in Javelin armor, while Kismet trains to join the ranks of the mysterious Ciphers. The pair find themselves split, each pursuing their own craft of war, until an enemy force, large and vicious, appear on the horizon, bringing them together to face their ultimate test. They vow to defend humanity, but can they protect each other? And that's how the new synopsis for the comic ends. So I thought that was actually a much better synopsis than the first one that we got, and I'm actually a bit more interested to see now if these characters will in fact play a major role in the game, or if there'll be side characters that we'll encounter as well. So with that, that'll actually end all of our developer tweets. Now let's hop straight into all of the new questions that we got from Twitter. He says some of these are going to be from last week, and then some are going to be from today and yesterday as well. So for the developer questions, we'll start with Mike Gamble's first, because he only had one. And when asked if we should expect a day one patch for Anthem, Mike Gamble did say yes, we should expect one. Most games nowadays do that anyway, which is to be expected, to be honest. And just like that, we're already on to the Mark Dara tweets. And the first tweet was asking about two brand new characters, Amos and Trey, that have popped up on the IMDb site. Amos appearing to be a female character according to the voice actress, and Trey appearing to be a male according to his voice actor. But when asked who these characters are in game, Mark Dara slyly replied, "Two people who are in trouble." And of course, that's your standard vague Mark Dara response. Though I definitely expect in the next couple of months we should be expecting to see some more voice actors and actresses appear on the IMDb page for Anthem game, with names of familiar characters and names of some new characters not yet shown. Now this next tweet is actually pretty interesting. According to Mark Dara, it'll take about an hour of playtime to essentially unlock our first Javelin. When asked how long it would take to be able to unlock it, Mark Dara did reply about an hour. Now we still don't have any actual level details because we know all of the Javelin unlock system will be level gated, so we don't know about how high of a level you'll be within that hour, but according to Mark Dara, it'll be about an hour before you can unlock your first Javelin, which I'm perfectly fine with. That just means I can play with the Storm Master race even faster. This next tool is pretty much Mark Dara just saying don't expect any mini-maps in the game, because according to him, we will be sticking with our compass bar. When they were asking if there would be a mini-map or like a round map in the corner or something like that, Mark Dara just simply replied with they are definitely sticking with their compass bar, which I'm perfectly fine with, but I do slightly hope there is some form of a map system in the game, especially considering how big the game is. I know we've seen it in the different mission select features, but I'm hoping that there will also be a in-game map as well. Now this next tweet, I'm not even gonna lie guys, I have no idea what this means, but according to Mark Dara, Anthem will have Southpaw control scheme configuration for the game. So, yay? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what that means. I have no idea what that is, and I'm actually honestly too lazy to look it up. This next tweet was a customization tweet, and they were asking if there would be steampunk themes for our Javelins in the game. And Mark Dara replied, "We don't have steampunk at the moment, but nothing is stopping it from being done in the future." Which is actually always pretty good to hear. That just means we'll be getting more cosmetics and brand new cosmetics throughout the life cycle of Anthem. So just because a cosmetic isn't in the game right now doesn't mean it can't be put in the game at a later date. This next tweet was asking about one of the Storm support abilities, the Wind Wall, and they asked if the flares would be blocked by the Wind Wall, and according to Mark Dara, no they won't. And we've actually seen in the live stream that you can in fact shoot through the Wind Wall, and I've covered it in the breakdown video as well. So if you haven't checked out this Storm breakdown video, definitely go check it out after this. Now this next tweet does kinda suck, not gonna lie, but when asked about the freelancers apartments in Fort Tarsis, apparently they've been removed from the game. And according to Mark Dara, apparently they weren't even started. He said it wasn't started and ultimately they served no purpose. Now in a previous stream they were talking about how we would have our own personal apartments in Fort Tarsis. But now that doesn't seem to be the case, though I guess if it actually doesn't serve any purpose, why waste the resources and manpower working on it when they could be implementing or working on a better or a new feature in the game? So yeah, it sucks that we won't have our own mini personal quarters, but I guess if it really doesn't serve any purpose, why waste time working on it? Now this next tweet was actually pretty interesting to hear Mark Dara say. So when asked if we would be able to play Anthem on PlayStation VR when it comes out, Mark Dara actually said, "We had it running a long time ago. I don't think we'll have it in time to stand back up for launch though." So I've actually even seen people in the comment section mention how cool Anthem would be on the VR, and it's interesting to see that apparently Anthem was in fact playable, or at least running at some point on PlayStation VR. So even though we don't have it, like Mark Dara said, for launch, maybe post-launch VR support? Hopefully, I feel like that'd be pretty dope. I know a lot of people would like some VR Anthem play. Now this next tweet was just Mark Dara essentially confirming that if you encounter a group of enemies fighting each other, they won't stop attacking each other just to fight you. Now they can still attack you, but most likely it's if you interfere. And then a follow-up question to this was somebody saying, so there's enemies that fight each other in the game, which I mean, that last tweet is pretty self-explanatory, but Mark Dara did say yes. And then the last tweet coming from Mark Dara's Twitter was asking about seasonal event decorations, mainly since Thanksgiving has just passed, or at least for us in the United States. And when asked about different decorations in Fort Tarsis, Mark Dara did say probably, which we already know we're getting seasonal events in the game, so I think it would make sense for us to be getting seasonal decorations for certain parts of the game and potentially even certain parts of the map. And with that, that'll be the end of the Mark Dara tweets. So I think I'll end the video off on that. Thank you guys, like always, for watching. I am glad to be back and making brand new videos for you all. I will be posting the rest of the Anthem Javelin breakdowns as well. I'll be doing the Colossus actually next, and then I'll end it off with the Interceptor. And then of course I will be doing a breakdown like I always do of the brand new live stream that we get this week. So definitely stay tuned to the channel for that. Also, I know I didn't stream this Monday, but my streaming schedule is back in order. So this Wednesday I will be streaming on Twitch at 8 p.m. Central Time, and then Friday and Saturday I will be streaming as well, both at 8 p.m. Central Time. So again, with that, I will end the video. If you haven't already, like I always say, go follow me on all my social media accounts. Links to that are in the video description. If you want to join the Discord, link to that is in the description as well. I also have a Patreon if you want to help support out the channel. Again, link to that in the video description. Thank you guys for watching to the end. You guys are definitely the best. Like I said, I'm glad to be back. I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subs. Peace.